Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just 118 days away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, today is D23, August 24th, and over at D23, J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, Chris Terrio, and everybody else involved over at Disney and Lucasfilm got to reveal some major aspects of The Rise of Skywalker, and today we finally got the official poster of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, and let me tell you, does it look amazing? So let's go over exactly what's going on here in the official poster. We have both Rey and Kylo Ren wielding their iconic blue and red lightsabers, where Kylo Ren is actually wearing his helmet here, as you can see if you zoom in there, and they're standing on some kind of piece of wreckage within a storm itself. And if you guys focus all the way overhead, it's impossible to miss. We have Darth Sidious, also known as Emperor Palpatine, portrayed by Ian McDiarmid once more, hovering over both Rey and Kylo Ren. Now, I want you guys to note, if you look over to the left and the right, it almost looks like we have blue Force lightning and red Force lightning in the mix, which could very well add directly up to the leaks that we have actually been going over for these past couple of weeks or so, where eventually when the Sith Spear of Sidious takes over the body of Kylo Ren, Kylo is able to use the red Force lightning in, of course, The Rise of Skywalker. So let me tell you here that the design of Palpatine looks beautiful, it looks amazing. He appears just as he did in, of course, Return of the Jedi, and somewhat even designs there of himself in Revenge of the Sith. You can see he's got the iconic yellow Sith eyes, and let me tell you guys, it seems like that this all takes place on the wreckage of the first or second Death Star in The Rise of Skywalker. So this poster, though it is very simple, it does reveal a lot, because it tells us that there is something more to the story here between both Rey and Kylo Ren, where Palpatine is overhead and pretty much being placed into the poster to symbolize that he is the puppet master. He is the one pulling the strings in the background, and the one responsible for really kind of just manipulating the Skywalker family and doing what he needs to do. So, like I say, we do know that the BTS reel and/or in the new trailer footage actually debuted over at D23, which should be dropping, by the way, very, very soon to the public. I gotta say that this new poster, it stands out, it's impressive, it's beyond my expectations. I honestly did not expect them to put the Emperor on the official poster of The Rise of Skywalker, let alone showing Emperor Palpatine's actual face here. Now, I want to focus on this piece of wreckage that they're staying on. We're still not quite sure exactly what that really is. It seems like it's a piece of the Death Star 2 wreckage from what we saw in, of course, The Rise of Skywalker's Vanity Fair issue. If you guys may recall, there was an image that was unveiled a couple of months ago where we have both Rey and Kylo Ren in the middle of a torrential rainstorm, fighting, of course, each other, where in that scenario, Kylo had his helmet off. On this poster, from what it seems, he's got his helmet on, the one that has the red cracks in it. I gotta say, this poster is very impressive. I love what J.J. Abrams did here. It kind of looks like a beautiful painting, if you will. And even over Palpatine's face, you do get to see the stars of space hovering over him. Now, I'm sure that a lot of fans are going to go wild over this poster because, number one, I think it just is making us realize that, yes, Palpatine is back, this is the real deal, as opposed to just hearing the laughter in the background in the teaser trailer. This is actually coming into the mix here. And I gotta say, I mean, I love the cracks of red lightning on the right and the cracks of the blue lightning on the left if you look very close. Like I say, does line directly up with the spoilers that we have actually been going over about Kylo Ren eventually using red Force lightning. So with that being said, this movie does have a lot going for it and has a lot of potential to mark itself down as the best film of the sequel trilogy, and of course of the entire Skywalker saga. It really does have the chance to do such a thing. We do know that J.J. Abrams is going to approach this film by introducing new, wild, and crazy ideas that fans would have never expected to see on the actual Star Wars movie itself. So the last piece that I just want to go over here is that we do know that Palpatine, being portrayed by Ian McDiarmid once more, is actually going to be a very interesting component of Episode 9 to see exactly how he's going to portray the character of Palpatine once more in this film. We do know that Palpatine is going to take over the body of the Dark Acolyte in The Rise of Skywalker, who is said to be portrayed by Matt Smith. So they're giving us a different version of Palpatine, and as he takes over the body of the Dark Acolyte, his face begins to morph more and more like Sidious, portrayed by Ian, which could very well explain as to why we have the iconic Palpatine face on the actual poster itself. Let me say that this poster puts me in a good mood. It makes me very, very happy about the sequel trilogy so far and where things are really going. So, anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.